Boy, where do we start now? Listen. Oh, welcome guys, man. Preem Senpai Sports, it's your boy Preem. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow the ting. Listen. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Listen. Breaking news. Yeah? Hey, I was out on an event and then I heard the news. My friend was like, hold on, what's happening? Fabrizio, Onana has gone on loan to Trabzonspor, yeah, for the season. He agreed terms. Listen, let's read it, because when I was hearing this news, I was like, what? I was like, hold on, Fabrizio, don't do that to me, my guy. Listen, exclusive. André Onana agrees to join Trabzonspor. Here we go. All contracts are now signed on player side, waiting for counter approval from Trabzonspor and travel next week. They want him to play next week's game, yeah, for their team. And me, I don't mind. Like, I'm here for it. This is what we needed. This is literally what we needed. This is what we need from our keepers. When you don't perform well in the club, you leave. And listen, guys, I know some of all celebrating here is a good time, but I'll be honest with you, Onana as a person, he's cool. He's a cool guy. I don't think there's anything wrong with him as a person, but as a goalkeeper, hold on. Questionable. Now, listen, what does that mean for us? We did sign a keeper, Sané Lamuns, last week. So, is he now integrated into the squad? Is he going to be the new number one? We don't know. Bayern is also here as well. But does that mean that André Onana now is kicked out from the United squad? Has to be. What is Amrin thinking of the upcoming seasons going by? Do you know what I mean? Is Onana going to be the future? No. Because I feel like, in my opinion, I might be wrong in this, but for Onana to leave, it was that time when he was in pre-season and then he asked for a new contract because the Champions League, when we played Tottenham, it was a 25% wage loss, I think it was, because they didn't make it. Now, Onana saw that and was like, hold on. Just give me my money. Hold on. It was like, Amrin, give me my money. I need my money. Right. It's peak. Onans? Bro, you have given us so many memories, bro. Listen, I don't even need... Hold on. I don't even need... That we need to make sure that we are keeping on top of, because all of this going on with Onana, it's just crazy to see right now. And me, I am happy and I'm here for it. This is, as I said, this is what we needed. You know, you need someone to come into the team and make sure that when things are happening, they happen good for the right reasons. Otherwise, what's the point? In my opinion, you know, you bring footballing people to make the right decisions. And if they tell you and they're like, this goalkeeper, we've suffered. We have suffered a lot, and now it's time for them to part ways, you know. There was a game, if you look at Onana's time at Man United, it hasn't been a great one. I feel like we've all been bamboozled by his time when he played for Inter Milan. That Champions League game against Man City said everything for us. Even for myself, I was like, bring this keeper now to my club. That's what I said. And now look, you know, playing for Man United is not easy than just playing for another team. No disrespect to any other teams out there, but when you play for United, the badge is heavy. It is. It's not just any other badge. It is heavy, you know. So, and for me, a goalkeeper and a striker, they're the two main positions. You need to get them spot on. Otherwise, the keeper is the one that keeps the ball out of the net, and the striker is the person that puts the ball into the net. If you ain't got those two people in place, bro, season's going to be a bit techie, I'll be honest with you. It's not going to be the best. This is why you need to make sure you got good footballing people now who has come in. Instead of just throwing money on players to, join a club, 150K a week. No. And I even heard as well from sources that Onana's even getting paid more over there. Hold on, where's my guy Ben Jacobs? Where's my guy Ben Jacobs? Look, Onana will has now signed for Trabzonspor contract as Fabrizio Accord. As revealed earlier, Onana has given the green light to move. Formalization of all sides expected to join within 24 hours. Exclusive detail: Onana will earn more than Man United is due to the sign-on and bonuses offered by Trabzonspor. That's it. So he's even offered more. I don't know how that is in Turkey, you know. Like, I don't know how in terms of like contracts and stuff. Is there any other news here that he's broken? This is what's happened yesterday. Obviously, understand Onana was given a serious consideration to leaving Man United for Trabzonspor on loan. Onana has initially intended to stay, but a move to Turkey could now be possible. Man United waiting on Onana's decision. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. He was in. Bro. What a time to be alive, bro. Know what I mean? And you know what? All I've got to say is Onana's place in the team, it's not there no more. It can't be there no more. It's not there. You know? So much we've been suffering. Now let's move to the positives. How can we now move on from this? You know what I mean? Sometimes when you do sign a player, it doesn't work at the club. But the thing is, I would say for the recruitment team, the goalkeeping and a striker has to be spot on. You know? You can't mess around with those positions there because they're the ones who are very valuable to our team. So I don't know what they're going to think moving forward in the summer window. But look at Lamont's position. Like, just came to the club now. And he can now actually fight for his place. To be a number one goalkeeper at Man United. Isn't that such a great thing? Imagine. You know? Competition for Onana, there's no competition no more. He's on loan for the rest of the year. Onana will probably be sold at the end of the new summer window. 100%. That gives the Le Mans an even extra chance to prove himself against Bayern, who we know that he's had a very shaky start. So if Le Mans does well, hit the number one spot. Maybe we could even go into the market again, maybe in January, get a pre-contract with another goalkeeper, or go into some window again in 26 and buy another goalkeeper. But I've said it before in previous videos, this takes our window from a B slightly, like in terms of bomb squad, this is an A. Because you've got, as I said before, Rashford's gone, Jadon's gone, Anthony's gone, Højlund's gone, Onana's gone. And that's a massive wage loss as well, wage cut, which is what we needed. You know, next year, 26, you got Bruno who may leave the club. Casemiro will be gone. You know, 350k a week. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, 300k a week. So United are now moving in a better position to actually implement and buy new players for the club, and this is what we needed. You know, and I really like the structure of how they're playing the owners and the director of football. Like, you bring players in a club, like for example Rasmus' situation. Obviously he supports United and he actually wanted to stay, but unfortunately, like, it's all well and good, but when you're in this club, you need to perform. And for the past 2 seasons, you haven't been doing that. This is why they say go to Napoli. Chase your dreams, go to Napoli. Don't be stagnant here. Prove us wrong that you're still that striker. Maybe we don't know. But if you do well there, they're going to buy you anyway. So, Onana situation again. Like, he's been really bad at United. Again, great person, maybe good to speak to. But footballing terms has been shocking. Absolutely shocking. And for me, I can't even say, it was not even a Grimsby game. It was not even like, it was the last season against Tottenham. Even before that, all those other seasons, the corner kick against Wolves. Again, last season before against Wolves, when he came out his penny box for a long cross back post, he came and punched the ball, missed the ball, and hit the person in the face. There's so many other examples, you know. I just showed you videos and clips. Morgan Gibbs White, that shot. Leroy Sané, Bayern Munich. Him getting us out of the Champions League. Recency, 2025 Carabao Cup. Second round, I think it was. Onana's in goal. First game of the season against Grimsby Town. And we're struggling. Penalty shootout is gone to 15-15. Or 15-14. Like, how many shots do we need, bro? He gets the ball and palms it into the goal. Like, we don't need that stuff. And then you have the cheek to come to the manager and ask for a new contract. Because you're the person that kicked us out the Europa League final. Bro, I swear. There's just too much things going on right now. It's just a quick video of saying that Onana has been gone on loan to Trabzonspor. No more Onana slander. No more. Let's just see how this window goes for us. And I'm hoping for good times, you know what I mean? I'm hoping that we'll probably do well, you know. Let's see what happens. But yeah, let me know in the comments below as well. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Peace.